Well, this is it. This is the final moments of the Big Fred's trip. I'm dropping him at the airport. I'm going to have a little lunch with a client. It's turned into a beautiful day in Ontario, man. I went over. A lot of people are asking, "Hey, how's Grace?" I know. There's two types: the people that want to make sure she's okay, and the people that are quietly saying, "Hey, when's she going to be in to go?" So Grace is good. Her blood's coming back to normal. We should have it great for next Monday. She's entered for Monday. I trained her this morning in 57 off a half in a minute at Mohawk. She was fantastic. Very happy with her. Now an update on the other side, Blue Bayou deal. We went to warm her up first trip, and Dominic said she's really flat. Still down in the dumps, still. I said, well, don't train her. Don't. She's not going to Mohawk. I said, it's not a big deal. There's nothing saying you're going to split the class on Monday anyway. So why don't we just take her over Saturday, train her in 57, and then race her next Thursday? She'll be fine by Saturday. You know, there's an old adage, and horsemen, and you know, we joke with the vets with it sometimes. They said, yeah, hey, when they get the virus pretty good, it's about 10 days on antibiotics and about 10 days with nothing. So about 10 days. And that's really, really what it is. It takes them about 10 days to truly recover. Now, Grace wasn't sick. She was a little colicky. Her blood clearly showed that something had happened. There was something that went on. But it should be coming down, and she was very, very strong today. So very happy with Grace this morning. Made a lot of trade. It's almost like a trade deadline. We made a lot of We had a lot of movement in the last 2 days. I thought we were a little light on my Mini Miracle at 15. A little light, but we were up against the wall. We didn't have anywhere to race her. And then Peanut Butter and Jelly, it just is what it is. She was leaving. Now today we sold 4 horses. We attempted to sell 4. Now you guys heard the story. In case you didn't, WestJet, I know. In case you, that's Terminal 3, right? In case, yeah, it is. In case you don't, that was me telling you. That wasn't me asking you. See where it says the big 3 there on the side? We're gonna head towards that one. So, we were looking to sell 4 horses. Royston's Punch, who had been injured. We did have a reserve at 12. I really thought he'd bring 15 to 17. Of Tom, who I was sure would bring 22. Del Cash, who was kind of in the Peanut Butter and Jelly range, just got to go. And then we had our girl, Isa 10. And you knew the drill. I told Amy. Amy loved Isa 10. I said, honey, here's the deal. I'll keep her until she's at a price where we have to sell her. That's 20. So at 20,000, somebody else owns her. Anything below that, we'll keep her and breed her. I'm not racing her again. For the same reason, Twinkle in Her Eye got the breeding to Poppy Rob Hanover yesterday. We have the option. We always had the option with these breeding pedigrees to facilitate a better ending for us and put the mares in the proper places. The proper place was the breeding shed for these 2 horses. They aren't good enough right now to be race horses, and they're worth too much not to have in foal. It's pretty simple fix to a problem. So I've been on the phone the last couple hours. I think I ran down an international money breeding for a girl, Isa 10. So it turns out all of a sudden we don't have 8 brood mares, we have 10. So it's going to be fun. We're all going to go broke together. It's going to be a lot of fun doing it. The breeding game is very tough. Now the difference between the Stable.ca's breeding wing, so to speak, and a breeding farm is we're not selling ours. We're keeping them. Now, the Poppy Rob Hanover Twinkle in Her Eye cross, I think we should probably sell that mare in Harrisburg. But that's a conversation to have between myself and my partners over the next 2 months. She'll be worth a lot of money at Harrisburg in full to Poppy Rob Hanover. First things first, we got to get them in full. We're up against it. These horses raced last week and need to be in full in the next 5 weeks. That's not an easy chore and well above my pay grade. Just hold on, Dad. Yeah. I think if we come up here, it'll say WestJet. You're domestic, so I think you're fine. So we got to get them in full. So Isa 10, Sanina, who is our partner on a couple of horses, and her husband Jeff are going to take Isa 10. Hopefully in 5 weeks she'll be in full too. What I believe, now it's not official, but I believe international money, pretty hard not to like them, Spitfire Overseas and Crantini, to say 2 of the 4 that we have that are training fantastic. I think I should have put you out there.
Oh, I took it out right here.
Yeah, sorry, I think you're going to have to walk down one.
Not a big deal.
You're old, you can use the walk.
I need to work out.
Okay.
Just hang on. I got my...
So we're all going to say sayonara to the Big Fred. Gail.
See you later, buddy boy.
Take care, Fred.
Thanks a million.
We'll see you Old Home Week.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to you in the phone.
Yes, we do have a phone. Yeah.
All the best. Good luck.
Yeah.
Have a great holiday, you and Amy.
And thanks for coming up. I'll just send the check there to the same place for the...
What's that?
I'll just send that check to the same place.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, my account, yeah.
So yeah, 5 weeks. 5 weeks to get them in full. Now, the Twinkle in Her Eye, we had to pay $1,000 US up front for that breeding. I don't think we'll have to pay very much, if any, for the International Money one. But, again, breeding game is very tough, but we're not technically breeding to sell. So it's a little bit different for us. We're just looking for the best bang for our buck and to maybe have some babies that would cost us less than they would at the sale. I would buy a foal out of Isa 10 by International Money if it looks even remotely like a standardbred horse. What would that price be if we can breed her and have a foal for less? Saved money. That's where we're at. That's where the stable's at. Okay, where are we going here? Airport Road. I don't exactly know where we're going. I'm just going to drive around here for a couple seconds. So as of right now, we accumulated 2 more broodmares in the last 2 days that were sound. Isa 10 is just not a fast enough racehorse. Might be a fantastic broodmare. The same goes for Twinkle in Her Eye, who should be. They both should be fantastic broodmares. We'll see. One who is likely going to International Money, the other one who is going to Poppy Rob Hanover. Now, she is getting checked today in Ontario for reproduction. Obviously, I'm talking about Twinkle in Her Eye. And Sanina and Jeff will check Isa 10 out. Now I am a little bit perplexed. I don't know where to go. Airport Road. I think I go right up there. Yes. And hopefully we have that. Most important is to get them in full. All this, none of it matters if we can't get them in full. So hopefully the breeding farms, the professionals in this, can get this done. If Twinkle in Her Eye is ready to be bred, I guess we could ship her somewhere to get her bred right away. If she's not ready to be bred right away, I think we got to ship her immediately to Hanover Shoe Farms to see if they can get her in full. That makes the most sense to me when it comes to Isa 10. She's in the right place with Sanina and Jeff to try and get her in full. I have no idea where I'm at right now. It's all completely French to me. I know I'm close. Anyway, so that's today. Grace was great. The horses have been good. Amy and I are heading out tomorrow. Now, please keep in mind, somebody said, well, what do we do if you know, who should we see if something needs done? My phone is still on, right? I'm still going to be doing all my work by the pool. 6 days is not enough time to unwind, and certainly not in May when we're right on the cusp of the most important time of the year for us, which is qualifying these babies and getting them set up for racing. James is there. Danny's there. Johnny's there. Harry's there. Mario's there. Everyone is there. And I am too, on my phone. Any messages, please don't hesitate. Don't say, oh, I don't want to disturb them. If you have a question that needs answered that isn't answered, that's disturbing to me. So please don't hesitate to send me an email, send me a text message, and just ask, hey, what about this? What about that? I am 100% there. I always am. Always for our clients. And I don't feel bad about that in the least. So with that, I'm going to let everybody go. I'm heading out tomorrow. I'm going to be back next Tuesday. For the babies, for all of you that are wondering what's going to take place with the babies, slow training mile at 1.5 miles Saturday, and then Wednesday they'll go back into a full routine. I would think, if you were to put me against it and ask me, I would think what will happen is Wednesday they will go a strong training mile at Tamiko Training Center, and then you will see the first wave of horses going over to school the following Friday. That's what I believe will happen. Some of them might go Monday that need a little work, but most of them will go on Friday. I'm going to guess right. I'm wrong. I'm going to go this way anyway. Anyway, I will talk to you all soon. I hope you're having a great day. It is a dandy of a day here in Ontario. 22 degrees and beautiful. Hey, and what about the Patricks last night? Patrick the Piranha, 52-1 last quarter, 27 flat. Looked fantastic. No heart attacks whatsoever. And LD's Patrick, new lifetime mark, 54.3, I think. He looked great. James stole a little bit. Nothing wrong with Little May thievery. Nothing wrong with some thievery late at night. James stole a half and 59 and put it on them. But most importantly, LD's Patrick looks like he was ready to stretch out, right? Last half, 55-3. Just very, very proud of that horse. Very proud of everything that's been taking place. We are off to a fantastic flying start this week. The Sunday open house was great. The horses were fantastic on Monday. Everything's coming up roses on Tuesday. Don't jinx us. Take care, everybody. Okay.